Oh, do
Do
you?
you touch girls? Like for real? This is just a true question.
No. What am I gay? No.
Wait,
Why
is
would I?
this so? Wait, no. I mean, like,
I
do
don't
you
go out.
touch? Are you like a rapist, or kind of a, you know?
No, I'm not a rapist. I'm being called a rapist since I came into school because they pretty much had nothing else to call me.
Okay.
And also, why the fuck are they mad at me? I hang out with the worst of the fucking worst. Nicholas was watching Lolliporn. You were hacking Roblox. And the other one watching regular porn.
Yo,
And
shut
then
the fuck up, bro. I hack
and then
Roblox and
I'm
I
like,
can, bro,
no,
bro, shut the
no.
fuck up.
And then I'm like, oh, Christian just touched the girl when it was I didn't. But it was just I'm being blamed for touching a girl. So then people are like, oh my god, he's the worst. He's the worst people. Ah, blah, 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 blah. And then I say, okay, well, Daniel fucking, I'm pretty sure he fucking littered. Louis tried to pick a lock, and Aaron fucking is dating seventh graders. Why am telling shit to me? And then they're like, oh, but you're pointing fingers, and I'm like, but what am I supposed to do?
They're
And they're like,
pointing.
you're supposed to accept your facts. I'm like, what facts? And they're like, that you touched Brenda. I'm like, I'm not accepting that. I did it.
And
I'm not.
so you're pretty much saying that people have done worse than you, and you have.
People are being worse than me. People are being fucking worse than Satan.
Okay.
Fucking criminal. Did you know it's a criminal? We've broken so many laws. It's not even funny.
Sí,
And
sí, te digo
well, I'm
nomás
being
que te lo
fucking blamed. Like,
caliente,
stupid.
que te lo caliente.
Oh no, estoy bien por ahora. So you're pretty much saying that people have done worse than me, and my Roblox hacking Roblox, yes, it is very illegal what I do, but it's classified because I make bank. No.
You make bank. Okay.
Bro, once you make
Okay.
once you make Roblox bank, that's it, bro.
And then I don't know. I mean, I never actually touched it. And the funny shit is that they're saying that they have evidence, but they still haven't shown me any evidence about me actually doing it. They're like, oh, Carlos saw it. When Carlos isn't even in my period. And he wasn't even there most of the time. And then Daniel's next to me all the time. So then he's like, oh, I never actually saw him, but I saw him getting really close. And I'm like, yeah, I was really close, but I never did.
Okay.
So then they're like, and I can I bro.
Like I've touched Brenda before, and I always. I've touched her because she's always been in a. Sometimes she's annoying me sometimes, and I'm like, yo, can you fuck off? And she just keeps coming at me. So the only way to tell her to fuck off for real is by pushing her and telling her stop.
Yeah, but that's you do it. It's funny. I do it. It's a criminal offense. I'm calling the cops. Brenda's gonna sue you. Blah, blah, blah.
Of course, I don't really care what people think about me in whatever we call this anymore.
Now, I don't really care either. That's why I'm trying to get away from them.
No, you see, Christian, if you were actually trying to get away from them, you'll actually like stop with the discords. You'll stop doing this. You'll stop
Well, how
hanging
am I
around these
supposed to
people.
talk to people like you? How am I supposed to talk to Daniel? See, I haven't
Easy,
talked
just
to
make a
anybody.
bro. Just make.
Exactly.
I know. Just make a DM group and just talk to us. Just leave all the discords and just relax and be yourself.
Dude, and I try to fucking apologize to Brenda. I can't even say how many times I tried. But
Yeah, you do. I've seen you try to apologize, but she's always never accepted it or just thinks you're joking.
Yesterday, I legit fucking made a DM with what is this called? Emily and Kevin, right? So then I sent her a fucking poem to Brenda. She didn't fucking see her. She said, "Let me alone," and then she left. So, am I supposed to be like I did it or I did it to her? Because
First
I
of all,
apologized to her.
no. See, Christian, a formal apology is not writing a poem. That's still like a love letter.
No. You know the funniest part?
But
You know what you know that she came up with this like right now because we were cool. We watched anime together. We talked a lot, everything. So then one time we were in a Discord call, and she bent over to put her phone to charge, and I said, "Brenda, I see your underwear," and she got mad. And she's like, why are you looking, you pervert? And I'm like, I'm just saying that I see it. I'm not saying it as a pervert. I'm just saying people are looking at your underwear. And she's like, why are you looking at it? And I'm like, I'm just telling you. And then like, and then I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And then she's like, you're a simp. And I'm like, wait,
That doesn't make
no,
sense.
that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to tell her, okay, fine. I'm not gonna let people make fun of you. And she's like, okay. And then when I try to stop making fun of her, like, hey, stop making fun of Brenda, like, you're a simp.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And
that's
so
what you wanted.
that's the thing with the community that we're in. Like, if you ever try to do something or do something weird, you get called a different name for what you actually are trying to accomplish.
And then she came up with everything of, oh, he touched me. The same day that she called me a simp, the same day she said something about me touching. And then everybody, the double the simp as I am, because then everybody tried to tell, oh, Christian's a simp, and they even made a fucking good bird channel called The Court, and then they started telling shit about me.
Yeah, I can understand how that can just ruin someone's morale and someone is actually like, you know, that ruins someone. It's not really fair for a person to get an assumption of someone even though you can't hear the other person's voice or things.
And then it was not even fair because they said that they were gonna make a fair like court. They were gonna give me a lawyer. My lawyer was fucking done.
First of all, that doesn't, dude. Why do you have to? No. See, if you're gonna have a lawyer, you need someone that's unbiased and who doesn't care. I'm perfectly fine with that. They chose your friend, of course, and
I tried to fucking pick Jada. She wasn't responding, but she's okay with me. She hasn't said anything. She wants to pick Epics me.
Bro,
And
see,
then,
the people who are actually just attacking you or just making fun of you or whatever, they're just people who are normally known as, you know, like whatever. They're people who are just making a joke of you and making fun of you that call you a retard every day.
you know, okay. You know why all this, like, you know why I hate Fernando? The first reason is, well, he treats me like shit in science class. And then the second reason is, well, I legit joined the Goodver server, and the first thing that he said, oh my god, retards here. And I'm like, what have I done? And he's like, everything, your existence is non-worthy. You should die, nobody likes you. And I'm like, what have I done?
See, Christian, I understand when that happens, but you have to understand Fernando for that. Fernando is the type of person that doesn't really care. Like he's most of his time, his tone is more sarcastic than actually serious. And
oh no, but he sent me to the granja like 20 times. No,
yes, that shit is so fucking funny when he does that. But
there's no fucking reason why. I didn't do anything. I was just typing, and then he said, your grammar is so bad, you're a retard. And I'm like, what is my grammar?
Bro, first of all, like, for me, I understand whatever. People call you out on grammar. Like, Nicholas calls me out on grammar, Fernando, and I tell all these people, yo, fucking, I don't care about my grammar. I have all this shit that I have to worry about. I don't want to worry about me talking into a server that's made by a couple of fucking 12 and 13 to 14-year-olds telling me what the fuck to do in my life. It's my choice to type grammar, to type properly or not. And I don't really care about that. I just don't. If you want to have an argument, then sure, whatever. I don't care.
I wish I could tell him that, but I have no other word, no other like. I don't have any other place to go. Like if I say that, everybody's gonna hate me, and then like I can't even show my face in school anymore because they're gonna just fucking. Okay, have you heard about the rumor that I was dating a 5th grader?
No, I actually have not heard of that, and I know you don't do that.
I don't do that shit. And I'll fucking start it because my best friend. Well, okay, so my half cousin, not really, took a picture with me. It was a fucking picture, and then my best friend Dave, well, my last best friend, and I hate him. He was like, "You're dating a 5th grader," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, my sister has a friend with your girlfriend," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Yeah, her name was Lauren," and I'm like, "Yeah, her name's Lauren, but what about her?" He's like, "You're dating her," and I'm like, "No, I'm not." And he's like, yeah, you are. And then he told everybody, and everybody started making fun of me.
So that pretty much was mouth to tell, and that was based on popularity. Dave is pretty popular. I'm not even gonna lie.
Popular.
And see, when that happens, you would usually believe the one that has more of the social standard than anyone else.
Yeah, I went even to his fucking, okay, I went to his birthday. I went to his pool and everything. It was super fun. I became friends with Julio that day. And then it was so cool. But then when he said that, I was like, what are you talking about, dude? And he was like, yeah, you're dating a 5th grader. And I was like, oh, what are you talking about? Who told you that? I'm like, nobody told me that, but my friend, like, knows your girlfriend.
See, the thing is, he just put 2 and 2 together and was like, oh, maybe.
Yeah, he saw facts and thought, oh, haha, funny joke. And then everybody started fucking hating on me. I couldn't show my face in school. That's why I changed my haircut. And I changed my everything, basically.
Yeah, you try to act like you're not, and the thing is, you don't act like that. That's not really you.
And I couldn't really be me anymore, because if I ever showed it, they're gonna like, oh no, you have a girlfriend, she's a fake grader, like, what the fuck's wrong with, like, what
Christian,
the hell's
but
wrong?
the thing is, you never told anyone about this, not even me. I didn't even know this happened.
Oh no, I didn't tell anybody about it. I mean, I did tell Aaron about it, and he was like, oh yeah, I done fucked up shit too.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's Aaron. He doesn't really care. Aaron is more like a weird one. I don't know to call what Aaron is. Aaron's just a retard.
You know, there was a time that I actually thought Aaron was kind of popular. I kind of regret thinking that.
Aaron he's popular with the middle schoolers, not the high schoolers.
Yeah. I mean,
unless they're the Spanish kids.
It's kind of weird because, I don't know, like, he was like, oh, I'm trying to help you. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, okay, I'm trying to help you with the situation, but I'm also going to teach you a lesson. And I'm like, which what lesson? You haven't even heard my part of the story yet. And he's like, oh, I don't care. I know what you did. I always see you. And I'm like, see you when? You haven't even gave me a date, a subject, not even a fucking place.
Okay, so, I know a guy that was going after a 5th grader, and to knock common sense to him, I was like, listen here, you little, like, I was talking to him like a normal person. I'm like, dude, she's in 5th grade and you're in this grade. Like, that's way too apart. And he's like, but she cute though. And I'm like, she cute though, but
she's a minor.
She's a minor. That's pretty fucked up, bro. It's like you saying, I want to fuck my cousin. That's weird. You don't do that. And, that finally knocked sense into him. And it was like, oh yeah, you're right. And, like, I understand that, oh yeah, she's my half cousin and all that. But, like, people you have to think like people. Like, people who are retarded. They're like, let's see. This person took a picture, can be like them hugging and put, I've never seen.
They were just next to each other.
Yeah, and then they go, I've never seen these two ever together, and I know that she's in 5th grade, and Christian is an outcast and a weirdo. So he just put 2 and 2 together to equal that.
I mean, we were friends when that happened. We were like the best of best. Like, I went to his house and everything. We played Fortnite together. We fucking, like, did everything. Went to a party together. We were like, we were getting into that, like, best friends relationship. But then he did that, and I was like, no.
Christian, but if you actually, like, really want Dave to be your friend, you gotta talk to him. Like, bro, she's my cousin. Like, that's pretty fucked up what you did. Can you, like,
fucked up? Why would I do that?
That's, like, the rumors that you spread around me was not, like, actually helping it.
I would have forgiven him, but the thing is that it wasn't that he fucked up. It's like he told fucking everybody. Everybody was like, yo, kid, you're dating a 5th grade. I couldn't fucking go to lunch. Everybody was fucking looking at me and whispering, and I was like, what the hell's wrong with it? And then, like, everybody's looking at me, and I was like, wait, what's going on? They're like, and I was like, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, I remember when people used to do that when they looked at me, because, I fucking, dude, in Paulino class, like, popular kids, like, people who in there are well known in their school, they saw me make a knife out of a Pringles can, and they're like, yo, it's the Pringles man, or it's the guy that put 2 fucking sporks up his nose because of Aaron and shit.
make knives out of the sporks.
Yeah, the sporks, yeah. The fucking shit that I stuck on my nose, whatever. And, like, I was, like, really pissed off because I was like, I've done so much shit in this school that, and I'm being known as these two just because 2 people saw me do something stupid. Like, cool.
Yeah.
And the sad truth is, we're gonna deal with this in high school because everybody in this grade is going on to the next grade, or maybe some are leaving still, because everyone here is just an immature person, and you can't do anything about that. Everybody's immature in their own way. Fernando, he may be like a little bit more mature than people, but in some way he can be immature. You know, Lewis as well. Me, you, Carlos, you know, everybody is immature in their own way. And we have not developed into an adult yet. We're just teenagers who are just having fun and just play video games. And I don't like the drama that happens at all during. I don't care. I just don't really care what happens in our school half of the time. And
Weird. People can turn to you like so quickly.
yeah, people can turn. I don't really care what people say about me. As long as I have my friends, you, Daniel, you know, and my other
What happens when
people.
your friends turn on you? When
Well-
you have basically nobody.
That won't happen because I have people that are not in our grade that are my friends, and I talk to them almost every day. I talk to them better than I talk to the people in our actual group.
Oh.
But But yeah, you know, I'm just here in my own world pretty much half of the time and relaxing. I don't really care. And like, Christian, you should have that mentality too. If someone talks shit about you, don't care. Just like, whatever. Okay, believe what you want to believe.
I actually try to do that. I actually try to say.
But you can't
okay,
do
I
that.
don't care because I tried it. I told Louis, okay, I don't really care about bad things on me anymore. And he's like, that makes you more of a fucked up person.
Bro, see, that's the reaction people get. It's like, oh, you have no emotions because you're not caring anymore. And no, that's not what you're trying to go for. You're trying to go for it. I don't care anymore because I'm over it. It's boring, or no, not even. It's annoying for what people say every time. Like, I'm tired of people just calling me these names and just annoying me all the time.
Yeah. Annoying after a while. Like the first day, like I can deal with this, but after like a whole year,
It's just annoying.
it's fucking annoying.
And you always try to find a way out, but you can't because these are your friends and you know they are. You've collected all the stars on that level, by the way. And
Perfect.
you can't do anything about it. You just have to deal with it.
Big Bird.
Anyways, let's move on to the next topic.
Minecraft.
Well, Christian, I'm gonna end my recording here. Thank you for coming. to this podcast.
Wait, what?